A man can set aside his emotions, control his emotions, and allow his reason and logic to dictate his actions. That's it. That's the answer. That's what it means to be a man.
Welcome everyone to the Red Pill Chauvinist Show. I am your braggadocious yet very humble host, the Red Pill Chauvinist. Thank you for taking the time to ride with me. Leave all the BS in the trunk and just bring logic with you. This is a variety show that deals with topics like dating, spirituality, traveling, and much more. I'll be doing interviews with special guests from various walks of life, in addition to freestyling rants, discussing my opinions, and dropping red pills. Remember the red pill mindset is not believing in society's narrative and finding your own answers. Come take this ride with me.
I'm way too fly. Shine in the nighttime. I'm a vampire, but I don't bite. Come inside when it's daylight, but please don't waste my time. I'm timeless, I can't lie. I bet I can hit it, give me one line. If I say the right line, I wanna tell you, say you the one. Okay, I tell you, say you the one. For your ass, girl, I belong. I'ma get pushed. Oh, me, I promise that you be the one. The one. Pop, pop. Lock up. Pop. Flag up. Me, I don't really get no matter. I just learned this, your matter. Maybe I was talking about the bar, sipping on the sea. You was having sex on the beach. Yeah, we go shut down. I'ma get, we go one town. This pussy got me on lockdown. I like it when she comes around, yeah. I'm way too fly.
Yes, sir. Welcome everyone to another edition of the world famous Red Pill Chauvinist Show. I am your braggadocious, your very humble host, the Red Pill Chauvinist. Yeah, man, back at it in another country, man. Decided to do another drop from outside the country, man. I love when I do these things, man. It's a different atmosphere. Part of me as I, I'm getting my green tea ready. Gotta put the honey and the lemon in there. You know what I'm saying? Get right. But yeah, it's about 9 in the morning. Man, I'm in Colombia right now, and I decided to do a drop for you guys. See that? Even on vacation, I'm thinking of you guys. But this is the type of drop I'm gonna do outside the country that I've never done before, because usually when I do a drop outside the country, I'm talking about traveling, which is understood, right? Not this time though. It's time to drop some red pills from abroad. Now I know what you're gonna say. When I talk about abroad, I ain't talking about a broad. Today's episode will discuss counselors' red pills. Now you may be asking, who's counselor? Counselor is a guy on IG. I like to call him the red pill psychologist. You can go ahead and follow him at counselor on IG. Follow him, and he drops some real good red pills that that are thought-provoking, I would say. They're not as big as the manipulated man red pills, but they're big enough, for me to want to speak on it and feel that, it can help others out if they hear it. Now, as usual, get your applesauce ready, because this episode is actually going to be kind of raw. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not even going to sugarcoat or nothing like that. Instead of me saying women or female, I'm just going to say she. All right, so we have to distinguish between the words female, girl, woman. We're just gonna say she, all right, just for lack of a better term. So, without wasting too much time, because I know this will be a long episode, I might have to break it up. Let's just get to it. First concept red pill that I want to discuss or unpack: never trust a woman and never take a woman serious. Never trust a woman and never take a woman serious. Some of y'all hearing that like, yo, damn, what you mean? That's foul. What do you mean? Something that I learned from this red pill, aka lesson. One of the frustrations I used to have dealing with she was, she would say something and I'm like, you're lying. She's like, no, that's the way I feel about it, and da-da-da. And I'm like, no, I know you. You wouldn't do da-da-da-da. No, but I'm telling you this is how I feel, and then you can't tell me. You heard that? What was her response? This is how I feel. And she was right. What I had to realize was she's not lying. She's telling the truth as she sees it in that moment. When I do that, that means I'm just gonna let it breathe. She is not lying. She's telling you how she feels about the situation in that moment. So to her in her reality, she's actually telling you the truth. But in the masculine reality, nah, man. Like, we go off logic. We go off patterns. We know what they go off how they feel right now. How she may feel today is different than how she may feel tomorrow. And that's something you have to understand. That's something you have to accept. And once you do so, then you will truly understand. You can never trust her words. And you can never take she too seriously. Never invest your emotions in she. And a caveat to that is, never argue with she. Because in doing so will equal you investing.
You know they say that which makes you angry controls you.
Never invest your emotions, invest your mind. That's like saying don't invest your heart. For what? Emotions are fleeting. That's why the definition of a man in the manosphere is a man is a grown male that can control his own emotions, set his emotions aside, and use logic and reason to get to the best outcome. So notice that the main part of that definition is dealing with emotions. You got to be able to harness it. It's like a wild beast. But once you harness it, now you're riding that beast like it's your horse. That's what a man can do, warrior, in this world. Never invest your emotions. Because to invest your emotions is to build attachment. Is that what you want? Why invest in emotions? Use your mind, man. Use logic. When those red flags, no pun intended, when those red flags pop up, put your emotions to the side, man, and observe those red flags, man. Don't think of what emotion would be. Well, you know, I mean, she is cool though. I mean, she get good head, you know, she cook good, but you know, she got 3 kids by 4 baby daddies. She cook good and all that, and you know, she's a good girl. You know, she goes to church. She's a good girl just because she go to church. But most importantly, I want to say is talking about investment, man. Make sure what you invest, be careful of what you invest your time in. Because what you invest and how much you invest will determine how attached you are. That's why in one of my videos from Colombia, actually I've done that, a drop of Colombia. I spoke about having her invest in you. Because the more she invests in you, the more she's attached to you. That's how you get stalkers and stuff like that, but that's a whole nother episode. But on that note, I'll just say on that point, never invest your emotions in women, man. Never argue with the woman, with she, because in doing so, you are investing time and emotion, which will build attachment, which is why some of you dudes become stalkers. You're dealing with a chick for 3-4 days, 2 weeks, and you're already stalking her. Why? Because you invested all that emotion into her.
Bitches call me Don Pablo, Louis Vuitton Pancho, photos with my eyes low, strapped wherever I go. I know. Yola in the bando, rolling up in Fronto, toe tag.
Yo, don't forget to subscribe to the Red Pill Chauvinist channel. Hit that notification button, man. Hey, yo, I enjoy y'all when y'all put your thoughts, y'all comments on the bottom, man. Ask anybody, man. I respond to 99.9% of the people that comment, man. So if you want to chop it up, we chop it up, man. I'm a personable person. So, like I said, hit the likes, hit the subscription button, share the videos, man. Share with anybody, everybody, man. Each one teach one, man. Don't be selfish. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself, man. Each one teach one, man. The person you put on, they gonna thank you later, man. Word. If you put somebody onto a gem, they never forget you for that, man. You might have yourself a lifelong friend. That being said, peace to the gods, peace to the kings, peace to the birds, man. I'll let y'all later.